Today, I will be delivering food for 15 hours with DoorDash, and with a little help from Grubhub, I'm hoping to make $400. That would mean averaging $26.67 per hour, with an hour-long break in between to help me recharge. Let's get going. Well guys, so far it's 10:18, and we've just been sitting around getting orders like this one. They're super long distance orders, and that's all we're getting. So I've declined like 5 in a row. Hopefully we get something good here soon, because the day's starting off not too good. Well guys, I am settling for this. 7.2 miles, $7.75. I just couldn't stand wasting time anymore, so let's go get this Jamba Juice ordered. Well, we got our next order from Grubhub to Arby's, and I gotta say something. Why is it allowed for restaurants to still have their lobby closed? It makes no sense. Now I'm sitting in the drive-thru. Like, it's 2022. We should not be able to have the lobbies closed still. Just had a Grubhub pickup for Joshua.
Alright, go ahead and pull forward.
Thanks. It's ridiculous. I don't understand it, but I guess it's just something we gotta live with. Alright guys, I settled once again. $12, 11.6 miles. But like I said, this is all I'm getting, just long distance orders. Well, we got 2 full bags of food. What are we thinking? Hidden tip? Well, even though there wasn't a hidden tip in that order and all those questionable orders that I settled for, we were still able to make $28 in just an hour and 10 minutes. So I'd say that's pretty good for the 10 o'clock hour. I'm not mad about it at all. We're going into the lunch shift right now, and so we got a lot of money to make still. So we got our next order to Wild Burger, which is actually Buffalo Wild. Oh, just got a Grubhub. Better check it out real quick. See if it's better than this DoorDash I just accepted. It wasn't, so we're sticking with this order. We got the lunch shift coming up, so let's get going. After a decent start to the day, the lunch shift could have been better, honestly. Yeah, I was getting stack orders, hidden tips, but something just wasn't quite right. With the amount of orders I was getting and all of them being well above $1 per mile, I was hoping for a better outcome. But at least I was still keeping up the pace I needed of averaging over $26 an hour, so I really couldn't complain. So we're now out of the lunch shift. It's 2 o'clock. And we did pretty good, to be honest. We did decent. I was expecting a little bit more, but Saturday lunch shifts weirdly are not that busy compared to weekday lunch shifts. So I'm happy with it, and we're probably gonna go for another hour, do a couple more orders. Then I'm taking my break from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock. That's when I take it every single time I do a long shift. So then we gotta gear up for the dinner shift because Saturday nights can get hectic. That last hour before my break went surprisingly good, but I ended up closing the first part of my shift off, making $124 in 5 hours, meaning I'd need a really great dinner shift to help me get back into this. Now, let's just say things started off on the wrong foot. Oh, well, back from break now, and I fell asleep, so we went way too long. It's now 4:45. And my camera just fell. So we got our next order. It's this one to Subway, and we got some ground to make up. I might have to go until about 2 in the morning now because I overslept and took a way longer break than I wanted. But it's all good. I'm energized now, got a nice nap in, and I'm ready to go. All right, guys, once again, I'm resting on my laurels and taking this order, which is $15 for 10 miles. Not the best order, but I'm taking a chance. It's taking me out of my zone, so it's risky, but I think I can get it done fairly quickly. So I'm on my way there right now. Guys, I just got bailed out because I was on my drive home from that long distance order. And what do you know? DoorDash and Grubhub send me orders that are delivering to the exact same neighborhood. And they're both great orders. So we're gonna close this hour out making $43. First hour back from our break, $43. That's what I like to see. Let's keep it going. These orders are just too good right now. $12.50, 5 miles. You know I'm taking this, and I'm betting a hidden tip is in there as well. My next hour went just as great, and I hit $40 again. With a lot of great orders and more pizza deliveries than I could count, I thought I had this $400 in the bag. Big order after big order. I mean, I only had to average $27 an hour, and I was doing well over that. That was until 10:30 hit. Well guys, the time has come to 10:30, and at this point, basically all lobbies are closed, which probably means a lot of drive-through waits for me, and it can really be hit or miss. We could get some really good orders, or it could just be dead, and we might just be sitting around for a while. But I still got about 3 hours left, and I'm worried because I keep getting orders where DoorDash sends me them way before the pickup time. Like, check out this one I just got to Little Caesars. I show up and it's like over 10 minutes before the pickup time. So again, maybe a lot of waiting around, who knows. But this is actually a pretty decent order, so hopefully it's quick. I can get it and get it dropped off, and we can keep rolling because we averaged over $30 an hour for that entire time since my break. So we've been doing really good. We're at about $300 right now. So that 400, it's a little out there, but I think we still might be able to do it. All right, what do we got here? Next order of the night, $9, 4.3 miles. That is great, especially for the time of day it is. Like, I'm not mad about that at all. Let's go. Grubhub has been dead for so long, and then they send me this banger, $13 for 4.7 miles. That's just absurd. With orders like this, that $400 is still in reach. I was getting good orders, but the problem was that DoorDash kept sending me orders I had to wait a while for. And with all lobbies being closed, things just weren't looking too good for me. Well guys, we are now at 12:30 and we have $32 left to make, and I'm stuck in a drive-through at McDonald's right now, waiting on this order right here, and I'm really tired, to be honest. I was not this tired during my entire 100-hour work week, but for some reason today I'm just dead. So hopefully this line moves pretty quickly. It's pretty long though, so we could be here for a while. We got $2 peak pay coming up at 1 o'clock though, so hopefully we can get there, because otherwise I'm gonna be sad. I just had a DoorDash pickup.
Okay, take it away, lovely. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, that McDonald's order ended up being my last order of the night, and I ended up only getting 2 orders done in that whole last hour, so I ended up not hitting my goal, and for the entire day I made $385.31 in 14 and a half hours. Now I know on that picture it says 16 hours, but you gotta remember I was planning on taking an hour-long break and ended up taking an hour and a half long break, which really kind of screwed me over in the end because I overslept and took that nap. So for that entire shift, I drove 265.3 miles. So that means my gas expense was $34.49. And once you take away taxes from that as well, which was about $25, then I was left with $325.82 as my profit, meaning I made $22.47 profit per hour, which honestly is really good, and it was honestly a really great shift. Even though I didn't hit that 400 and I came $15 short, if I hadn't overslept my nap, then I think I could have hit that, but it would have been pretty hard even with that extra half hour because I was having to wait so long at all the restaurants after that 10:30 point. So there you guys have it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you subscribe, and if you want to see a whole different side of me where I cover all sorts of basketball topics, make sure you go check out my other channel that I do with my brother, Talkin More Sports. The link is down below in the description. And anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.